Hello, hello, my faithful companions. My reason for being here, you, MT. Margot gets a special shout out. Better not lose. We got Carl in the house. What up, Big C? Love you too, man. Looks like you're dipping already. That's not the move. Come on, bro. I'm just struggling to get my chat set up, as always. This is insane. It's ridiculous. Margot, one day you'll learn the horror of technology. Mac, you thinking about the whole iPad kid plan yet? How much of that you got squared away? That scares me right now, and I'm not even close to having children. Huh? This freaking chat, man. It was all set up looking neat a second ago. There we go. No screens till she's 2 at minimum. Yeah, you know what? Why am I asking like you might not have a plan? Are you kidding me? You're going to be the one that I go to for this. I hope you're ready for that. Smelly Maselli! Yo, we got Stinky in the chat! Stinky in the chat. Hey, you said you'd make it out on Monday, and here you are, good friend. Oh, I was literally just... I'm looking out. Don't scare me like that, man. I'm thinking you're gonna come bust through my door or something. Let me turn this down a little bit. So dude, by the way, you gotta get your butt over here when I'm here. I have a gift for you. Something that I had been meaning to give you that arrived late. So, yeah. You got a special surprise from the stream brother. I don't know when you're gonna next be over here. I guess Thursday? Tuesday? Tonight? I can't remember if you guys changed your gaming night. But, yeah, man. I got something for you. Surprises! What did Max just say? MT. Tuesday. Yay! Okay, so tomorrow then. Good. That's perfect. So I was just asking... Mac, that's MT over there, Mac Trika, about what's the plan for for her child and screens. She said she's already got the kid's like 1. She said she's already got an iPhone, and she has like proficient with like Apple AirTags. She's never not with a screen because she always tracks it down, even if she loses it as a 1-year-old would. They're very forgetful, but yeah, she has an iPhone right now, and she's getting an iPad before she turns 2 was the rule. Something like that. Yeah, I'm personally, I do not advertise any type of, you know, strong physical punishment towards your children, ever. But I will be severely disappointed if my kid doesn't have a decent Instagram and or X Twitter following before they're 2 or 3. I mean, it's 2024. Come on, how are you going to survive? You're not going to get the news if you don't have that. It's just cringe. So I'm going to make sure my kids got screens ASAP. Alright, I'm just absentmindedly running around as I do this half-hearted riff. It is time for me to get into the team preparation for today. I just got this team concept last night at like 9 p.m. or something. I did a little VGC coaching actually. So this game has gotten so big, the competitive scene for this game has gotten so big lately that, I mean, the prize money you can win for performing well at a regional has gotten to be insane. First place at a regional, of which, you know, there's like, you know, 10 to 15 regionals that go on during the year. There's, you know, you have a good number of opportunities to try and take home a first place finish, and that's just in the US. First place at a regional takes home a clean $6 grand. plus, you know, a medal and booster boxes and, you know, play mats and hats and prizes and shit. But on top of that, you take home a clean $6,000. If you win an international, now I feel like I must be misquoting this, but this is what the coach said last night. International prize pools right now are at like $20,000. So if you win an international tournament, of which there are 4, North American, Europe, Latin America, and I can't remember what the last one is, Oceania. I think it's 20 grand. Yes. So is this the type of money that someone's going to make a living off of? No, certainly not. You'd have to be like an unstoppable god at the game to you know, assume that you were going to make a full living just winning those first place finishes. But essentially, there's so much money going into the game nowadays that people are willing to pay for a few hours of the top players to give them some pointers. And since I see this channel sort of, the success of this channel sort of hinging very specifically on my performance, my ability to do well, and my ability to attract people who want to see competitive gameplay because I'm someone who's good at competitive gameplay, I've done like 2 or 3 coaching sessions with actually like a variety of different top players. People I wish I could just work with, but I don't have the reputation to call them up on Discord and just start team building. So, you know, I've done a couple hours with them, and it's been very insightful. It's been really, really, really cool. So, yeah, that is some money. So here's the... We love our boy Koraidon, my main sweet sandwich dragon here, the king! But we're working with a new restricted legendary today. So as you may or may not have picked up, MT and Zach, I'm not sure where your head's at on this, but right now the current format is 1 restricted. So usually every game, you know, there's the big, they call it the box art legendary. You know, Koraidon and Miraidon were the ones for this game, but there's also Kyogre and Groudon, Rayquaza, Kyurem, Zekrom, Lunala. There's so many of them. And then there's also some other legendaries that are not on the box art that are like the third, like Rayquaza. Well, that's not true. Rayquaza was on the box art, but like Necrozma was never on box art, but he was like the third. He was the final piece of the legendary trio. He's a restricted. So these are all really, really, really powerful Pokemon that are not normally allowed in competitive, but they call it a restricted format because right now you are permitted 1 restricted Pokemon. So I was using Koraidon, the red guy I'm riding on last time. This little turtle is the new restricted for today. This little guy here is going to be serving as our powerhouse for today's battles. So we got to train him up a little bit. So is the format inclusive of all Smogon tiers? If by that you mean like, does this format contain Uber, OU, UU, RU, PU, NU? Like, is every Pokemon in all of those tiers legal right now? Yes, with the caveat that Ubers is like, you could have like, you know, like Rayquaza, Groudon, Dialga, Palkia, Lunala, Necrozma, and Koraidon on 1 team. That's Ubers. It's every Pokemon available, but only 1 of those top tier legendaries. So like 1 Uber and then everything from every other tier, if you want to think of it that way. Anyways, I keep running around. Oh, I think, MT, I knew you would like him. This little guy's name is Terapagos. Come here, Terapagos. So that's his little form. This is just like the little crawl around as a little crystally looking turtle form. And then when you get into battle, then he transforms into form number 2. We put on a bit more of a brilliant shell, got a little bit more energy going for battle. And then if you want to see this man get crazy style, check this out. All right, Terapagos, it's time to go Terra, brother. Boom! He gets a crown, he gets a copy of himself in the crown, and he's riding some giant hexagonal thing. I'm really sorry for what I'm about to do to this small deer. This is like running over a squirrel with a car. Hey, buddy! Big damage. Oh, great. Now I need to know what Eevee's Deerling gives, because I just gave this guy an Eevee that I didn't mean to. So, yeah, that's Terapagos. 3 different forms. Here, I'm going to put it Terrap. Terapagos. Like a common, like the Galapagos Islands. A king! Exactly. A king. Like the Galapagos Islands mixed with the terrestrial phenomena of the game. Terapagos. Yeah, another popular nickname for him, Smelly, is Terapagos. This man's the Terapagos. What does... So the problem is every time you knock a Pokemon out, they give you an Eevee, a specific training point. And I don't know what the heck that little deer just gave me. 1 speed. Okay, so I should be able to go into my bag. Grab me a special speed-reducing berry. We'll be all set. Yeah, so I have to train this little guy today. I have his set, and we'll go ahead and do that now. Let's just make sure that he doesn't have any other EVs. Cannot go any lower. Special attack can't go any lower. Defense can't go any lower. Attack can't go any lower. And HP cannot go any lower. Perfect. Okay, so what did our showdown, what did our coaching sesh yield? He gave me a really good set that we're going to use. So first thing we're going to do this little guy is we're going to max out his HP as high as it'll go. He needs to be bulky so he can take some hits because he is not that fast. Special attack, calcium. We want to do 19 of these. There, 190. And then 6 feathers. Yep, drink your medicine and eat your feathers. Speed is 52. But let's just do resist feather of 4. Yep. Special defense feather of 4. I already gave him his feathers for the HP, so that means then we can do 5 carbos. And then if I did this right, this should say 4 swift feathers? Yep, perfect. But we're not going to use those feathers because I only have 12. We're just going to give it 1 more carbos. Okay, he's all... Literally, he should be already trained and ready to go. Yeah, the cool thing is... Oh, I need to give it some PP maxes. The weird thing is as time has gone on, when you catch legendaries... back in the day, you'd have to sit there and restart your game over and over and over and over and over and over to try and get a legendary with the right, like, powerful stats. And then what's funny is some of, like, the directors of the Pokemon games, like Junichi Masuda and all those guys, I named one, all of them, all those dudes that I just listed, they had this, like, sadness come over them when they found out that people were just playing Pokemon and like 80% of the game was like resetting the cart over and over and over and over and over again. It was like, this game's supposed to be about exploration and fun, and if people want to do min-maxing on battles, then we gotta fix it so that they're not constantly grinding. They didn't like the idea that people were grinding. So now there's a billion ways to adjust Pokemon's hidden stats and make them competitive really quickly. And in the case of this legendary here, when you catch him, he just already is... Like, his stats are already maxed out. There's nothing to reset for. You can't even give him any items to make him better because he's just as good as he gets. So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, right? Yeah, Zach, I think that's the reason why things are shiny locked. Sorry, Mr. Smelly Man. That's why things are shiny locked, because they wanted people to appreciate the moment of encountering a legend and not have it be a trivial thing that you click through 400, 4,000, 40,000 times. So that's why certain, like, initial legendaries are locked up. Okay, we gotta give this guy Sleep Talk now, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but, you know, coach says give it a shot, so I need to at least try it. Sleep Talk is a cool move. This is just insurance, so that if I get put to sleep, then what Sleep Talk does is while your Pokemon is sleeping, it will just randomly click a move. It'll just say, okay, because you're asleep, you're now able to use Sleep Talk, and we're gonna randomly choose Earth Power. We're gonna randomly choose Hyper Beam, which is the next thing that I'll be choosing. So it'll just click through your moves, but that's better than just sitting there doing nothing. And sleep is a big part of the game. Oh my god, Hyper Beam is so cool that I get to use this. Yeah, this turtle gets to use Hyper Beam, and it's a very legit choice. It's a base choice, bro. What slang is Margot picking up around the... does Margot go to any daycare facility of any kind? I mean, is she with you 100%? She's not going to go to, like, She's only 1, right? So you don't have, like, anyone looking after her. I can't remember what age my parents had me being looked after. It was young, though. It was like 2 or 3. We were already... Yeah, there's no way that you have her being looked after by anyone. But I was wondering if she just picked up any slang at the, you know, at the group crib or whatever. She's gonna come home and start saying stuff. I remember the first word that I picked up at school and didn't know what it was and I got in trouble was douche. Some kid at school said it, and then I came home and I called my brother a douchebag. My mom looked, what did you just say? What just came out of your mouth? I was like, it's a made-up word, it's not real. I heard it at school. Me or grandma. But grandma, if grandma goes to bingo, she'll pick up the old-timey slur, or old-timey cuss words. Hopefully not old-timey, hopefully not the other thing. Right, yeah, you're part-time now. She's gonna pick up some crazy words from the bingo ladies. When those ladies lose, it is not pretty. They're like sailors. I've actually picked up most of my vulgar slang from the bingo house, so... I don't know. From grandma, that's so funny. I've seen Margot's grandma before because Mr. Mead's husband which would be your mom. Wow, that's such a head trip for me to work through. I'm getting confused between your... it's so weird that I knew both your and John's parents. The relationships of Margot's grandma to me is getting so confused in my head. Sorry, I'm not really playing the game at all. Okay, so Terapagos needs to be put back in the box, ready to go. Now this Flutter Mane is Terra Fairy. We don't want that. We want a different Flutter Mane. Luckily, I have about 1 billion that I regularly switch between. Terra Water, Terra Grass is the Flutter Mane that we want. And this thing we want to check is got max speed. Sweet. I think we're going to give this thing a full reset, though, and retrain this thing, because this thing needs to be trained. Gilhall. I have this stuff all online mapped out, so I know exactly what is in it. And... Where is it? Regional run. I thought I did anyway. I thought I had all this stuff completely mapped out. What the heck? Sorry, I know this is not entertaining. Give me a second. Is this not mapped out in its complete entirety? What the heck? Since I'm part-time. Yeah, you're laughy faces. Yeah, I know. I got really confused by that. I'm sorry. Smelly Macelli. You still at work, man? Am I just the bug in your ear while you're grinding away? Usually you're home pretty early. Here's my G Fuel flavor of the day. Cherry Lollipop. It's the Pac-Man edition. It was sick. When you open the can, it goes waka 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 waka. It makes the Pac-Man noise just while the pressure's escaping. There's like a little whistle in there or something. No, I'm home looking at Smogon. Also, I'm gonna eat these in a really annoying way. These protein puffs. I gotta talk to you two about these protein puffs in a minute. Hopefully you can't hear the crunching on screen. What are you looking at on Smogon, man? Are you considering a format to play? Or are you just looking at Smogon's, like, analysis of Regulation G? Huh. Well, now I don't exactly know how much Rillaboom has. I guess I assume it's this. So if I kick this guy's level up to 60, it should say 135. Reg G, yeah. 135 means that we are at least that, which means I can go here. 113, that's quite literally perfect, because this thing, Terapagos, at level 85, it's just the gorilla is supposed to be faster than my turtle, so I have to make sure. 186. Oh, does this thing... What? Terapagos stellar form? Oh, is this because its little form is weaker? Oh my god. Terra type stellar. How do I check this then? 144. Perfect. Dang, that's right on the money. You are getting put away in exchange for you. This music is so good. You're not maxed out on your speed for whatever reason. That means you need to be reset as well. This Tornadus is fine. Goblin is going away. This Tornadus should be fine. Oh, we have to change its moves though. Okay. Regulation G. Yup. What's it saying, Zach? Smelly, give me a bullet point or two. Because like, so the theory behind me picking Terapagos right now is this little turtle is he's a normal type, and right now, just recently, a ghost type won the most relevant regional. So everyone's like staring down that ghost type as the best thing to use right now. So me playing this normal type turtle is kind of a counter because ghosts don't hit normal for any damage. So I'm wondering how up to date Smogon the stuff you're reading is. I mean, how well does it keep up with the format is my question, because this changes so rapidly that I'm just wondering what kind of information they're serving up to you over there. What kind of cracked out nonsense are they feeding you, man? Oh, Urshifu is the last thing I need. And this thing is fine to just be... He has this as adamant, which is the weirdest thing. I don't think we want adamant. I think we want speedy. Alright, we're going to do speedy instead. Focus Sash. Perfect. So these guys are all good to go. Rokaya Eel's good to go. Scarf is good to go. Oh, this is Scarf because... Let me check something really fast. If I make a Chi-Yu that's level 60. Chi-Yu, level 60. And what is this thing? Is this modest or timid? What? It's got no nature. It's hyper trained. It has no nature. Oh god. I definitely was playing with this Chi-Yu and it wasn't always change. Why does it always change what's best? Is it the best because the game is changing or because people are learning and trying new things? Yeah, more of that, Mac. So what happens is the way a meta progresses is typically that there are a handful of very strong Pokemon that people gravitate towards. In this case, it's these two horses, this ice horse and this ghost horse. And people will start to play them, and as they, you know, they're just based on their stats and their moves, very clearly the best. So what will happen is you'll get 50% of the people who come to a tournament bring the ice horse, right? And it'll win. And then at the next tournament, everyone goes, okay, that horse that's so powerful that everyone's looking at is so good. I bet if I bring a steel type legendary, because steel beats ice, that's going to dominate the tournament, and it does, because 50% of your games are going to be easy matchups. So then the steel type will win the tournament, and everyone goes, oh, that's how we beat this difficult ice horse. We bring our steel Pokemon, and then the ice types go down, and that steel type becomes number one. And then to counter the steel type, it's really only fighting which beats ice, but something else will take over. So it's really just a game of cat and mouse. Something is elected, or is very clearly the strongest thing, and its usage goes up, everyone's playing it, until a different thing that's not as strong, but could beat it, takes over, and everyone's on that now, and then the next counter comes back, and then usually at this point in time, that original Pokemon that was super strong, everyone's forgot about, because we're 3 levels into chasing what beats what, and that old strong initial pick of the meta comes surging back, and we circle around again. So really there's a couple of Pokemon that are always good, and there's a couple of them at the top that are very good. And you start up there, everyone plays that really good stuff, and then everyone starts to innovate. How can we beat that good stuff and really stand out? And then as that strategy becomes popular, everyone has to change pace. So everyone's constantly trying to stay on top of what they think will be next. So I have never done that before. I've just looked at what seems to be pretty good, has decent usage, and I just go with that. This year I'm gonna start trying to play the meta. So that's why I have this little turtle here, because this is a meta call that fits my playstyle, at least to some degree. So we're going to go ahead and give that a shot today. That's the idea. I hope that was a good summary. Yeah, the game itself is not changing. Although, that's not entirely true. Because, like, when this turtle wasn't released until, like, the beginning of this year or something like that, like January. And then it wasn't even legal until, like, March. So, for a long time, the meta, what was good, was very well established. And then they said, okay, everyone can now have a legendary, and this turtle is out. And everyone went, oh, shit, we gotta have fighting types to beat this turtle. So then fighting types became popular. So it's just this, like, as Pokemon are allowed into the tournament, because not every Pokemon is allowed right away, as Pokemon are allowed, it shifts up what you have to use. So they keep it dynamic and interesting because new things are, I mean, the meta is, people are always chasing the tail. Like I said, everyone's already establishing this game of cat and mouse, even when new Pokemon are not being added. But then new Pokemon are added, and then it just, like, it throws everything off for a while, and it gets all crazy. Hopefully that was a decent, I know I rambled on that for a while, but yeah, that's what's going on. Oh, right, I was trying to check Chiyu's speed stat. So this is a level 60 Chiyu that I have in game. Level 60 Chiyu. Its speed is 179 with a neutral nature. And then if we drop that back down to 50, that is speed creeping other Scarfmons by 1. That was my logic there. Okay, so I need to give this guy a Modest Mint. It's got the right moves and the right item. This guy needs a different move set, and this guy needs a different move set. Oh, and this guy needs to be totally reset. Okay. Yeah, because this is a cracked out Fluttermane. It's really cool. So you just need to do some new moves. Remember some moves. We want the rain this time. We were playing the sun last time. Nah. We're gonna get rainy with it. And then because we are, that means we can do... Oh my god, can I not get Bleak Wind Storm now? What in the heck just happened? Emergency! So this Tornadus, this Rukaya Eel, this Tornadus came from a different game that has a special move, and I erased the special move because I didn't think... I thought you could get it back. Can I relearn... Oh my god. Bleak Wind Storm. I didn't know you couldn't relearn it. Oh, what the heck? How to teach Bleak Wind Storm. Oh my god, this is so bad. Uh-oh. Oh, learns it by level up at 77. Whoo! I just didn't learn it yet. Okay. Yeah, so when it comes from the other game, it already has everything it needs, but in this game, it doesn't quite have it yet. That's really terrifying. Almost there. Gotta get to level 77. 2 more candies. There we go. Okay. Got all of our moves. Man, Smelly, you get home at a time that I only wish I could. Mac, how long's the drive in for you? Huh, MT? I've been doing these... My drive in to work in the morning is a 22-minute drive if the roads are totally empty. And every day, it takes about an hour. 27 minutes? Is that with traffic? Or is that with clear roads? Because my X3 difference, it makes me want to die most of the time. Storm 20 if no traffic. Hey! Man, you're putting miles on that vehicle of yours. Getting that good drive in. Brother. Hitting the open road. I do not. I hate it. I leave at 6 a.m. Jesus. Yeah, I should be leaving at 6 a.m. I'm always rolling in at around 8 or 9. Then leaving at 3 because I have to play games for 4 of my friends. Sorry, I gotta leave work early today, guys. I have some really intense obligations. It is funny how this affects, like... Oh, this needs to be reset as well. So this is the only thing that doesn't need to be reset. It just needs a modest mint. This game, like, streaming like this has begun to feel very important. Even though it's typically, like, you know, at most, like, 4 of you guys, my close friends. And it's, like, it's not like I'm making money from this. It's not like if I don't do this, I'm going to get in trouble for not sticking to a schedule other than my own thought process. But I think I'm just so inconsistent in a lot of the other areas of my life that, like, making this happen reliably and regularly is, like, carries this weight of importance. But it's funny because at the end of the day, all I'm still doing is playing a video game. But, like, I'll stream or I'll post a video and be like, man, that's an excuse to go spend $40 on dinner just for me. I just played video games for 2 hours. I've earned the need to frivolously spend the little money I have. I don't know what to say. I do feel good about it. Consistency is key, people. Consistency is key. Okay, nice little firewater grass core done. Okay, we're just gonna adjust. We're gonna adjust these here. Oh, God, this is gonna be a pain in the ass spread. What is this spread, bro? Mac, what do you MT? What do you think I mean by spread? Smelly, if you don't know, then you have to guess what you have to. I want you to put in there. What do you think I mean when I say, "Man, this is a horrible spread"? MT, if you do, which I'm sure you know, Maselli, but if you don't, then you can guess. 30 to 35 for you. That's with traffic. Stat spread. Okay, so let me ask you a question then, just so I can understand what you're saying. That little turtle I had, when you mean stat spread, is it possible? Because turtles all have the same stats. So when I say a spread, every turtle by your definition should have the same spread, the same stat spread. Yes or no? Margot can chip in too if she knows. Which, no. I don't remember how I phrased the question. I think you're on it. Yeah, they don't all have the same. So it is the spread of statistics. No between mons. Right, correct. Yeah. It is the spread of stat. So every Pokemon of the same species does have the same stats. But at the same time, those stats, how those stats are emphasized are different. Like a Pokemon that has a natural ability to hit really hard, and you can enhance that natural ability to hit really, really hard by training it further. A Pokemon that doesn't hit very hard can be trained to hit moderately hard, but if you're already good at hitting hard, the training goes a lot further. So sometimes these stat spreads that these like coaches and people are in like really top tier people are using are so weird. It's like they trained it for 30 minutes to hit really hard. And they trained it for 2 hours to take hits really hard. And they trained it for 4 weeks to just be chunky and thick and full of HP. And they trained it for 2 minutes to be speedy. It's just like I have to like modulate so much just to accomplish this. It's so weird. All right, I think I have some mochi. Who wants mochi, boys? I have some fresh start mochi for you. Munch up. Munch up. Yep. Munch up. And then are you two both timid? What are you two? You're timid. You need to be timid. Get some mints going. Sorry, I usually like to have this stuff done ahead of time, but I don't know. The weekend just got the best of me. Apologies that you have to enjoy this pleasant atmosphere for much longer. Where are we at now? Okay. Let's do Fluttermane first. So we need 70 HP, 7 HP capsules. Go ahead, eat your vitamins. You'll get your feathers in a second. No complaints now. Eat 17 bottles of iron. That cannot be healthy. Those iron levels are... That is not healthy for you. And then eat these 2 feathers made of iron too while you're at it. We're already ruining your health. Genius feather. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shit. I gotta redo that. Disaster avoided. Genius Feather. Eat 4 of these, you greedy little ghosty son of a... Special Defense, the Clever Feather. Eat 2 of these. Then 1 zinc, please. 1 bottle of zinc. And then crack out your speed, bro. And now you should, if I did that right, you should be all sparkly and done. Yep. Okay, so you're done. Oh, you need different moves probably, though. What about Rokaya Eel? Oh, God, I'm not excited for this. Okay, Rokaya Eel needs 21 bottles of HP. Man, can you imagine if my Pokemon just, like, you know, when you evolve your Pokemon, the game kind of stops you what you're doing? Like, you'll be in the middle of a battle, or as soon as the battle finishes, before you can walk around and talk to anyone, the camera just zooms out, and then your Pokemon sits there, and then it glows, and then the evolution sequence starts. I just give my Pokemon like 30 bottles of iron, and it closes the bag and zooms out, and it just starts twitching and having a seizure, and I've OD'd it on iron. Ah! I'm running around looking for an antidote in the grass. I'm getting like bug-type Pokemon and sprinkling their powder on there, trying to see if I can snap them out of it. Drugged up. Now I can't remember if I gave this guy 2 feathers or not. We'll do it at the end. Okay, 19 bottles of iron. I told you, this is getting risky. Alright, 19 bottles of iron. Some clever feathers. Oops, some genius feathers. You little smartass. 2 clever feathers. A zinc. And some speed. Carbos. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And some swift feathers now. So now we'll see what kind of error I made. How many health feathers can I give? It's either going to be 2. Oh boy. Well, I don't have a way to reset this guy again, so we're just running with this. At level 77, what should the spread look like? Okay, at level 77, we should have 273 HP. Hello. 273 HP. We should have 172 defense. We should have 222 special attack. We should have 154 special defense. We should have 238 speed. Perfect. And then you, ma'am, boy or girl, Mac? Miss Smelly, boy or a girl? I think your chat is not scrolling on the screen. I agree with you. I think you would shut down its kidneys. Girl. I don't know. I think it's just a really femme goth guy. Really? Is it the necklace? No, that's like that's like a, there's like a, I don't want to get the ethnicity wrong, but I've seen necklaces like that on dudes. Usually in anime. So I guess Japanese. That's a power necklace. That's a balancing earth band. Don't those exist? What am I doing? Yeah, Mac, is it possible to OD on iron pills? If I just am pounding iron supplements all the time, that's bad, right? I can't imagine pumping my blood full of metal is a good idea. But hey, I ain't the doctor. So we drop Shadow Ball for Thunder Wave. Wow, what a weird set. Hey, I didn't get my snapshot yet, Smelly. Nah, you just get iron buns. I think enough of Edgy Boy. I think enough of anything can kill you. What about good vibes? What about love? Are these things that can kill you? You just get iron buns. You have an ass of steel. Yeah. Dr. Maselli is in the house. Man, I thought I could trust a nurse, and after all this time, it turns out you didn't even know that your butt would turn to metal, Mac. God. I think it would be rough on the filtering organs like your kidneys and liver, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm no doc. You're basically you're more of a doc than I am. Everything you say I take as fact, really. Made a number of... Yeah, I do take your word... Hey, so what do you think about this? You are not a doctor, but I take your medical tips and advice so very seriously. The couple of times I've had issues and cued you in on it, I think it was a couple of years ago when I was having like stomach issues and stuff. Everything you said, I took to heart very, very seriously. What do we think of that? Should I be doing that, or because you're a doc, I should be taking it with a grain of salt? I feel like I should continue to take your advice very seriously. Focus Sash, AV. Okay, I think we're finally ready to get on and start throwing down. Oh, we need a booster energy. There it is. Boost up! What up? Where to boost at? Well, thank you. Well, don't you agree that that's smart for me to be doing? If I listen to Smelly Maselli all day, I'd be like eating dinner. Would just be a bowl of iron pills floating in milk, thinking I was gonna chisel myself an ass of steel. Right? But now I know, filtering my organs, etc., that I will filter I'm gonna filter an organ if I do that. I do my best with my advice. You do a good job. Maselli, what did Smogon say, man? I feel like I done asked you about 1,000 times. You're about to get stream booted. You don't have to have a real answer. You just make it up. You two are so reliable and loyal and appreciated and worthy and unencumbered by the harsh realities of life. That's how it feels. You're so carefree and special. Margot, you can continue to do whatever it is you'd like to do, and I couldn't care less. You're basically dead to me. I'm ready to watch you kick some butt. Thanks, better Trika lady of the house. I'm just gonna rip on Margot all stream. I'm burning her bad, too. Dang, that's hard to recover. Calm Mind Terapagos is taking the field. Yeah. I know, this is Specs Terapagos, but I think I'm playing the worst version. I think Calm Mind Terapagos just won the Japan Nationals, right? Is that what you probably read? I think I heard about that. I can't believe you'd bully a baby. Wow, I can't believe you would reduce that special human being to a baby. I mean, Margot is fully capable of many motor functions. Looking at the Baloney regional results. The Baloney regional results? Sounds like a bunch of nonsense. Almost got you there. Okay. Terra Shift with Choice Specs, Starstorm, Hyper Beam, Sleep Talk, Stellar, Terra. This thing is Grass, Moonblast, Thunderwave, Icy Winds. Got the right spread. Gil Hall's got Fake Out, Grassy Glide, High Horsepower, Woodhammer. U-Turn is what we have in game. I think I'm going to put U-Turn on him. Otherwise, we are ready to go. Let me just see if we can change that up real fast. Remember moves. Okay, we don't, so we have to get U-Turn. Oh, God, please don't let it be a TM I have to get. I don't want this to turn into a billion years worth of work. Have U-Turn, have U-Turn, have U-Turn. There's CDs all over the floor. I must have found one. I found exactly one! Yes! Doh. I would like to use it on my Rillaboom, please. Alrighty. We're souped up. Adamant. Speedy. See, this thing isn't even modest. What am I gonna do with myself? Man, I wish I could just find stuff out in the grass in the world. I wish I could just obtain special capture devices and medicine and food and power gifting mints and stuff just lying in the grass. I want to see blood. Yes. Yes, Mac. Blood you shall have. Hey, will you let me know if the mic gets staticky at all? It's been doing some weird stuff lately. Yeah, if the audio quality at all is poor, let me know, because when I was going back to do a stream replay battle for this upcoming for tomorrow, it was getting really, it just sounded horrible, and I didn't know that was going on during the stream. So if you guys hear anything, you're my eyes and ears on the other end of the broadcast. Hook me up. Okay, we finally done. You're maxed out specs-wise, maxed out spec-wise, maxed out spec-wise, maxed out, maxed out, maxed out. And then as far as your IVs are, max, 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 max. Modest, speedy, adamant, speedy, modest, speedy. Tailwind, Bleak Windstorm, Rain Dance, Taunt, Overheat, Snarl, Surging Strikes, Fake Out, Grossy, Glide, Thunder, Wave, Move. Okay, alright, and so Mac, you are going to get to see a lot of blood, because what just happened, as we will find out together, is, loved your latest short, by the way. Ah, thank you. That was my best performing anything on the channel. I don't know if you noticed that, but that got my most views that anything has ever gotten before. I think, oh, let's check. Where's my phone? Here, I'll show you guys the live view counter. I was so excited to see if I could hit 1100. My highest so far has been like 580, and it popped off. So 1100 or something. Over 800, yeah. Let's see, 1.1? 1.1, baby. 1102. This short has gotten 1102 views. Made me feel so freaking good. Yeah, it's at 1100. Yep, it's over 1000. Thank you. Your support, it got me 1 sub. It tells you if a video encourages somebody to subscribe afterwards. 1100 people saw it, and 1 guy was like, this dude might make something else at this level of content. And honestly, I was ecstatic. I was like, thank you for believing me, my mystery fan. Okay, so here comes the blood. I'm gonna spill the throats of a couple of noobs here. The online ladder, I suppose, again, to keep things moving and interesting, is broken up into seasons. It doesn't change the Pokemon that are legal or anything. It's just like you have X amount of time to compete, and then rewards are given for how well you do. And then everyone can get up on the ladder and claim, I was #1, and then it all resets. Also, I gotta work on chat, don't I? Oh man, why is it doing this? This better not crash the stream or I'm gonna lose my mind. Sorry, give me a second. I want this to actually look good for you guys. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Yeah, you should be able to see everything now. Maybe I should move it up just a pinch more so we can see that latest message nice. That latest nice from the nicest of Macs. Thanks, Mac. MT. MT in the house! We in the hut. We in the hut with MT. About to break down give us a quick meta recap of what's going on. Smelly, I was the second like. You were the second like on that video? Hey, I give you full credit for that. Okay. I won't forget it. Okay, as I was saying, so the ladder, whoever's in first, second, third, fourth, fifth, etc., that all gets reset. Everyone gets rewards for participating, and then you start back from 0. And that's been going on for a few days, so I'm going to be battling all of the stragglers who are at the bottom. So realistically, I shouldn't be losing much today. I'm positive I will still lose some games, but this is like supposed to be Easy Town. Sorry, I'm starving, bro. Alright, let's see what my rewards are. A new season has started. You'll start out the new season with a new rank. Your final standing in Season 18 was 3,187. Wow, I got a gold bottle cap, 3 normal bottle caps, an ability patch, which is something you cannot buy, 300 grand, a clean 300k, 300 stacks. You are late, low res. We've been talking about you. We've been talking crazy smack. And a love ball. Oh, we don't start from 0 because we did so well last time. I see. We start from mad decent. Alright, never mind. It's going to be a standard level of difficulty. But we may as well get cracking. So I guess I should do a quick team preview now that everyone's here. Uh-oh. MT dropped off. Someone did. Rental teams. I'm going to share the team I'm currently working with. That way somebody can copy it if they want to. Stop sharing. I mean, share number 1. Okay. Now my team is shared with the world. The Storm VGC, Joseph Ugarte, coaching session, quick game, I don't know. Anyways, so here we go. Today we're playing with the little turtle Terapagos. Max still here, low res here, Smelly here, Fwens. Oh, it's so special. Okay, so today we're playing with a turtle. This is Terapagos, combination of Terastalize and Galapagos. This is a one-of-a-kind special turtle that has some really weird abilities. The first of which is that before you Terra, anything that hits it will become not very effective, giving it like Shadow Shield or Multi-Scale. It has the ability to, which is why the Calm Mind version goes so hard, because the first hit on this thing doesn't do like anything, and then you can pop off and start going for crazy damage. So realistically, I probably should just be playing the Calm Mind set. I think it's a lot better than the version I'm going with, and I might even just switch into that today. I don't think I need to do anything but change the item. I just haven't been playing with it on ladder that way, so I don't want to just try and like improvise this on the fly. Then we have a Firewater Grass Core between Rillaboom, Gyohal, my boy, between Chi-Yu and Urshifu. Urshifu is just another source of damage, and it pairs really well with the Tornadus. The Chi-Yu, however, of our Firewater Grass Core is cool because it lowers everybody's special defense, which means our Choice Specs Terapagos just gets up and gets going and hitting a lot harder than people are ready for really fast, which is really, really, really nice. Fluttermane and Tornadus are there for speed control. They support and enable the Terapagos. Fluttermane will use Thunder Wave and Icy Wind to knock everybody's speed down, letting our little turtle get off the ground a lot quicker. He is a turtle, needs the help. Tornadus uses Tailwind to double our speed, and also Tornadus can set the rain, so Urshifu, our water bear, can just go wild, just ape shit on these guys. So that's what we got cooking. And I'm ready now. All you missed, low res, was me building the rest of that team. I had to change a couple of EVs and stuff. Alright. Let us waste no further time. We're starting all the way off with the AI Professor and Terapagos. Yep. All I did was just, I had to like... For a minute, dude, I thought... So, it scared the heck out of me. I transferred this Tornadus with Bleak Wind Storm to the game. I'll be in and out while I make Din Din. Sounds good, Smelly. Alright, hold on. Oh, God, these teams suck. Okay, so I'm pretty sure what I'm supposed to do is... specifically this. This forces a Terra really early. And allows me to go for some crazy damage. Really ridiculous pressure. And then if I have to pivot and put on the speed... we want Rillaboom to... I guess we want... Terapagos is what deals with Raging Bolt, as well as Fluttermane. Fluttermane will take care of the Urshifu as well, though. And then if the rain is out, maybe we want our own Urshifu to clean up at the back. Sash goes crazy, so... Alright, standing by. So did you just start? Making you a burg right now. Aw, thanks, Sweet Pea. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm starving, man. Yeah, so I just started. This is the first battle. The ladder just reset on Saturday, so it should be decently low-ranked, manageable battles. Because I've only played with this team today at lunch from work. So I'm still going to be adjusting to it a little bit. Alright, instant Raging Bolt. At least we're putting on great pressure early. Yeah, it'd be so nice to be able to protect here. This sucks to be in this position. That's fine. So we know he has the Calyrex in the back. We don't know what else he has. We think a Fake Out is coming into that slot there. Could be a Draco as well, so... It could just be a T-Bolt, though, which would suck. I think Earth Power here. Oh, Snarl could be busted right now. Let's see this. Let's see how this turn plays out. Incineroar used Fake Out. Yep. It's distorting type matchups. Okay, so there we go. So that broke our shell. But we can continue to lower the special attack of the opponents. Yep, Terapagos can't move now. Ah! And they're just doing the same thing back. Wow, awesome. Well, the difference is we are faster, and we have a crazy super effective hit that we get to just rip. And right now, he's trying to basically, if I'm right, he's trying to play through my Chi-Yu, because that's the thing that's going to put a stupid amount of pressure onto his Calyrex in the back. So I need to preserve my Chi-Yu here, which is difficult because I'm scarfed and spexed. So it's going to be really awkward to pivot. I think I brought Urshifu in the back, so I don't want to break its sash. So all I have is my bulky-ish Flutter. We kind of went all in on this lead. It'd be good to remember to bring Rillaboom in the back. Luckily, Snarl continues to hit. This is going to do a lot of damage. It better do a decent damage. Choice Specs. Let's see it. Super effective. Yeah, that's nice. That's okay. Knock off. Alright, so my specs are gone now. We are okay with that. We are now going to go for the big finisher move. Terra Starstorm. And I think we'll switch into Flutter Mane. Man, that's a fast frickin' Raging Bolt. It outspeeding me is pretty crazy. We do want to preserve the Chi-Yu. I think we should still kill here. Send out Flutter Mane. Is Snarl coming out? Booster speeds up. We can at least do some disruption stuff here. I think Flutter Mane was a bad call to bring into this matchup. Thunderclap. Okay. That's not ideal, but didn't do a whole lot. We do want to preserve a little bit of this. Here comes the big damage, boys! Wow, that did nothing to Incineroar. Maybe that thing is AV. Jesus. Alright, we need to switch this thing up. Parting shot onto Flutter Mane. Okay. Ooh, it might have been good to get Urshifu in there. Well, there it is. We're not surprised. Who's coming out with it? Incin again. Okay. So this is not really great. We know a Fake Out is coming. And it's not coming into the slot with... We could just go for an Earth Power here. And then switch safely into Urshifu here. But, oops, I almost just quit the frickin' battle. I think we want to switch this in here, and this is so unfortunate, but I think I just gotta go for Thunder Waves. I just gotta hope that this... I'm gonna give up my Sash, and then put all this on a... Oh, no, I'm going into Chi-Yu. Right. Because it's gonna be important to have Hyper Beam at the end. Okay. Going for the Terra into what? Fire? Grass is pretty bad. I mean, unless he just goes for a Glacial Lance here, in which case we are in an amazing position. Yep, we saw the Fake Out coming. Thunder Wave goes off, we hit it. If we could get a full Paralysis here, we would be big time in this game. Come on. Yo, the pop-up is real! It's real, people! Wow, that could not have gone better. I mean, we should not have gotten that lucky, but hey, that's called playing to your outs. Okay, so they have something in the back that we don't know. Could be the Urshifu, could be the Pelipper, although you think the Pelipper would be in right now. So I'm assuming then it's Amoonguss or Urshifu. We have our Sashed, so Fluttermane is probably going to be important to keep. I think we just go for an Overheat and bring Terapagos back in. At this point, I think Fluttermane and Urshifu are more important to keep than this Terapagos. That deals with everything in the back a lot nicer. Plus, now we probably... Okay, who's coming in? It doesn't really matter. Something is... Oh, yeah, that's not awesome. Yeah, that's not great. So this fire move is going to do nothing. But the rain is set. Okay, so we need to get Chi-Yu out of here immediately. Oh, Calyrex comes back in. Okay. I like it. I see the line. But at this point, we know that the only thing they have left is Incin, Pelipper, and Calyrex. So this Calyrex has to do all the damage now. Right. And we wonder if this thing still goes for Trick Room right now. Man, this Pelipper is a pain in the ass. Do we try and rip another? I mean, we did so much to that thing. I think we just try and rip another. I think we try this. Okay, he goes for Wide Guard. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see one of the more popular moves in the Pokemon franchise. How much do we chunk here? Please do a decent chunk. Oh, boy. Come on, Terapagos! Show us your power! Hyper Beam! Yo! That one's in the bag, ladies and gentlemen. The magician pulls his famous trick once again, the disappearing horse. Yeah, that was a Terra Normal stab Hyper Beam. That was base 300 power coming off of something stronger than a Fluttermane. Man, that felt good. Okay, so this thing needs to get out of here big time because it's about to get hit by a weather. Oh, that's it! That's it! Oh, you always got to start the stream off with a W. What'd you think? Was that bloody enough for you, Mac? MT, you catch them RBCs or what? Bloody. Smelly nose. Man, that was awesome. So that was a in the rain. I mean, that was because, A, we chunked it already. That was without our choice specs, too. Jesus. Man, made the perfect call there. Wow, okay, just like that. Right up to Ultra Ball. Alright, let's, switch over to some different music. Paradise Protection Protocol. Okay, a battle against Sergio. It is me, Sergio. Luckily, this is why we have Rillaboom. Oh, wow. What is this team? This is, it's a weird one. That is certainly true. I guess we go Terapagos. and Gyohal. We go Shendu, because this guy can put close combat pressure on the Steel-type Archaludon. It can knock out Incin immediately, if anyone saw my latest short. The question is, how do we tidy up the Pelipper here? Is that going to be via Flutter Mane? Is it going to be via Tornadus? Tornadus probably, because that both sets the rain, puts on grass type or flying type damage, and sets Tailwind up against the monster over there. So we have 2 main damage dealers and 2 supportive damage dealers with Fake Out, Tailwind Pressure, plus Taunt as well, which would be really important against that Rage Powder guy. Sinistcha. How could I forget him? The cutest little cup of tea. Oh boy. The one thing I would like to improve on when playing this game is being excited to go into it right off the get-go. I don't want it to be nervous. I want it to be excitement. Okay, Incin, that's fine. And I definitely get nervous. Terra Shift, baby. Hadron Engine sets the terrain. Everything's covered in electricity, and Rillaboom's Grassy Surge takes over. That's fine. Attack, drop. Yep, I get it. I get it. The question is, I think this person's just going to Volt Switch right away. Into what, though? Into what, though? Because I want to just rip an Earth Power and try and knock that thing out right away. But I'm pretty positive I'm not going to be able to do that because he's just going to Volt Switch into a Grass type, a Flying type, into Pelipper probably. Not into Pelipper. Maybe into Sinistcha. I think we just rip the Terra. Again, this is a moment where my lack of knowledge about this team is gonna make this a little difficult. So I'm just going for as much damage as I can conceive of going for right now. And I'm gonna try and prevent the Incineroar from stopping me from doing that. So Grassy Terrain is gone. It's not great. So Incineroar is down. So now what happens here? Volt Switch into... Right, we saw that coming. So that does like a 5th. Now, I was going to go for a normal or a ground move into this slot. Like Earth Power or Terrace Shardstorm without Terastallizing. Okay, it would have been okay either way. But I'm glad I went for this play. That did like no damage. Without the terrain, it did like no damage. Okay, how much does this do now? This has got to do like half to each, right? Not a whole lot. So we know a big fighting move is coming in. We know we gotta save Rillaboom. We can't just lose Rillaboom right off the rip. "24 seconds to decide. We're gonna lose Terapagos if we don't do something. And I think we should U-turn the Incin. Okay, because we just cannot lose Terapagos this early. And this thing's gonna go for Mach Punch or Drain Punch or God knows what kind of punch. Hopefully we got this right. This should be a fire attack going into the Urshifu because he was targeting down my gorilla. And then it should be a fighting move. Uh-oh. I mean, that's not ideal. At least we're going to see his last Pokemon. Incin, Conkeldurr, and what? We know it's not a Trick Room user. No way. Oh, Miraidon. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Makes sense, makes sense. Now, what does this Conkeldurr do? Drain Punch, right? Yep, does almost nothing. It's going to give him a little bit of help, though, which isn't great. Okay, so Torn had his Energy Drain. So now how do we get out of this situation? Do we rip the Rillaboom once again? I mean, it's pretty obvious. I don't think I can afford not to. And then... Or do I set a Tailwind up now? I mean, he's just going to eat my guy alive if I do that. What's in the back? Instant and something else? I guess we do that, and then... I guess we just close combat whatever comes in. Man, this is so tricky. He's gonna bring my Urshifu down to its sash. Yeah, Conk is a cool pick. Oh, Conk out, nice! Nice! Archaludon. Damn, I almost doubled into that slot. That would have been crazy. Volt switch into the... yeah. Okay, but now we know that we're gonna do good damage no matter what. And we still have our Tornadus online. Yeah, I probably, in retrospect, could have kept the Tornadus there because he wants to get rid of the Urshifu. The pressure is on the damage dealer. I mean, I really didn't want to just risk that, but... Okay, so Incineroar is about to die, which shockingly is not that good. Although it's not horrible. Because even if he brings the Miraidon in, we now have the Fake Out pressure going into this next turn. Alright. We got complete knowledge on the team now. Okay, so we fake out the Miraidon and go for... Oh, shit. What do we do? I think... Oh, boy. Because this, it's not great to have that Archaludon there. Urshifu's kind of supposed to be the way that we deal with that. So we fake out the Miraidon and go for a close combat on it. And then we just lose... Oh, boy. Oh, but now we can set up the Tailwind. That Archaludon is definitely spooky. Okay. Miraidon, yep. Oh, it's a Ghost Terra? Bro, I haven't seen this ever. We're about to lose both of our Mons and do no damage. Uh-oh. That's not great. How much does this do? Like nothing? That's good at least. The issue is... Oh man, this is gonna be a really hard one, guys. Dang! Because I gotta get Grassy Train back out to stop this thing. Man, I did not expect that to happen that way. That's like... It's not game losing, but it's not good. He's not gonna go for an Electro Drift into the... He's not gonna go for an Electro Drift into Rillaboom. No way. He goes after the Torn, right? Oh, what? How fast is that thing? I mean, that's fine, but how fast is that thing? I mean, luckily we got the U-turn off, thank God. So Terapagos comes back out. This is pretty bad. Okay, maybe not that bad, but it's not great. Alright. This thing's locked into Electro Drift, at least. So we definitely go for Terra Star Storm, and... Oh, we know we're slower for some reason, though. Why is that Miraidon so fast? Is that thing scarfed into Electro Drift? That is the most insane thing ever. This is a scarfed Miraidon. That's the second fastest thing of every Pokemon you can pick right now. And this thing has a Choice Scarf. Yeah, holy crap. We need to live so bad. More than we ever needed to live. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's doable. Okay. Yeah, Rillaboom's faster. Yeah, there's a way out of this. Oh, no, that thing definitely has Mach Punch. Yeah, I have to say, this Specs Terapagos puts us in some screwy positions. I mean, we're healing, but there's no way that thing doesn't have Mach Punch. And we can't Grassy Glide this thing to death anymore. It has too much health. Yeah, that thing definitely has. Okay, then this game is a wash. Well, I'm surprised that we couldn't beat a Miraidon team with this. I'm still getting used to it. Smelly Maselli needs a burger. You don't know. I might have Protect. Go after the Rillaboom. Ah, damn. Look at this. To commemorate my loss. The sweetest of roommates. A beautiful young man just delivered to me nourishment. Alright. What went wrong that game? Oh, what the heck? I didn't even see what happened, but somehow we're down to... That was so weird. Man, what happened? Man, I don't know what happened. I guess we got the jump and then lived? Yeah, that makes sense. And now we die. Alright, it was a lot closer than I thought. Damn, that burger kicks. Alright, L's is fine. 1-1. I'll keep us updated. Where's my mouse? 1W. 1L. Next time, pay more attention to positioning. Smelly. That was your job during the game. This loss is unfortunately how am I struggling to spell? Unfortunately, but irrefutably on Smelly. That's right, Private. Alright, well, Smelly's promising he's going to do his job this time, so hopefully we're going to have some better results. Alright, remember, Margot is in charge of calling Terras. So, MT, if the other team terastalizes, then Margot needs to be reminding me, you get another chance. Don't worry, Smelly. You get another chance. You got a chance right here. Oh, good, another one of these teams. Wow, what in the heck is this nonsense? Okay. So last time the Terra thing didn't work out super well because they led Conkeldurr. So I need to be aware of fighting types. What do they do to stop Terapagos' strategy here? Not a whole lot. Trick Room doesn't hurt. Not a lot of this hurts really bad. Plus we have Grassy Glide pressure, Fake Out pressure. Set the terrain early. I think it's fine to do this again. We're gonna try this. We're gonna try this combination one more time. Well, do we? Do we go Moonblast? Do we go Icy Wind? No, not Icy Wind, certainly. Do we just go Tailwind? No, we're just gonna get hit by crazy electric attacks. I think Rillaboom is the right play. And then Tailwind. And then, do we need Urshifu to deal with Instant, or can we deal with that with Terapagos? Let's try this one more time. My instinct says to bring these 4. I'm going to give it a shot. Dude, this burger is insanely good. Wait, that's all for you, Jake. Check out the hearts. Made with love and received with love. Alright. See, now this we can mess with. So we definitely need to U-turn out because we have no idea where the Miraidon is. It's not out front. We need to be able to shift Rillaboom in fast. Look at... Smelly is on top of it. Okay, okay, okay. Is this just going to be Hyper Voice spam? What is this Sylveon set? I think we can just start ripping this and go for a U-turn into... We're faster on the Rillaboom side, so we could just U-turn right into Chi-Yu and just get, like, oh, we didn't bring Chi-Yu, did we? We brought Tornadus. We'll see what happens. We're hoping that we can rip some crazy damage and Trick Room doesn't go off. The issue is when you don't play with these teams... 07 Sarge, sir. Okay, who do we got in the back? So that's a fun strategy to try in the future. You turning into Chi-Yu. Get damage and then increase the damage. It's like Chi-Yu, but you get to attack as well. That's kind of fun, right? Right? I guess we have to go Tornadus because we're not putting a fighting type in front of these two. Oh. Oh. Okay. This needs to kill. Margot, you told me it would. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm kind of unimpressed with Terapagos' damage output. I really needed that to do more than it did. Hyper Voice makes sense. Trick Room makes sense. I suppose Taunt would have been... No, you couldn't even have Prankster Taunt. So we just got to Terra Starstorm again. And then go back into Rillaboom, I suppose. So he's trying to wear me out and then pull the crazy moves at the end. Man, that means maybe we should have led. Maybe there's a more... I need to come up with other leads than just ripping the Terra at the beginning of every turn. I mean, this thing is certainly a Terra Hog team. This is like playing Dragonite. Yep. Saw this coming. I think we're gonna live, though. Okay. Should get the double up now. And now we got, what, Trick Room in front of a... Yep. Frigoraph down means that we can use Fake Out this turn. Which means we can stop the Sylveon. And we got Grassy Glide to knock it out, probably. Which means we're also going to heal up on the Terapagos. Okay, things are looking spicy. Situation on the enemy lines is currently the same, sir. Prepare for some changes in position, sir. Sarge, I'm prepared. Aha. I see now. This is when we pull the old double, I think. Well, can't we just do this? Can't we just fake out this Sylveon right now and then get a really crazy damage rip on Miraidon? Especially if it Terras, it's going to take super effective damage. That's the cool thing about Terra Shardstorm. Not only does it hit both... Uh-oh. Panic button, panic button, panic button! Sceptile the Treasure Hunter. Whoa! Wow, that shiny looks so good. So now he's playing with his fast Pokemon in Trick Room. Okay. Man, I could have shifted out Sceptile for free there. I mean, Rillaboom for free there. Yep. But we're going to chunk the Sceptile. Boom! How many turns of Trick Room are left? That's good. We wanted that. Because we didn't want his, 2 turns of Trick Room left where we're in control of the speed. Who else is in the back? Oh, we don't know? Oh, we know it's Sylveon. The Sylveon's in the back with, like, no health left. So we just gotta get this Rillaboom out of here right now. Send Tornadus in? Yeah. Because the Sash... Oh, wow, they just threw in the towel already. It's a bike! I'm JT. JT in the house. Uh-oh, JT's up to his nonsense. Alright, JT, pitch it to me. So JT's letting me know here that he has discovered a way to win approximately 1/2 of every VGC matches in a tournament. Go ahead. Break it down for us. We're very interested. Enemy neutralized. Step 1, distract your opponent. So, typically I've seen JT do this. Good IRL friend. He has some of the most delicious looking, how do I say this? Pectorals? Yeah? That's the right way to say this? So I've seen him just kind of pull down a little bit and distract the opponent. They're playing the game, they're looking at his pecs, they're playing the game, just pecs game, pecs game. Before you know it, it's just pecs, 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 pecs. And in that moment, in the blink of an eye, as he says step 2, boom, cartridge out of the switch, boom, he's swallowed it whole. I've seen him execute this before. It's very effective. Now, he's a complete buffoon when he tells you that this will help you win half your VGC matches, because there are 9 rounds and you'll be in the ER getting your hospital pumped at round 1. But if you were half decent at VGC, you could do it for your winning in. Right before you make day 2, boom, eat their cartridge. Now, at the very least, your opponent's not going to make day 2. So it's sort of like a kamikaze sort of a strategy, actually. Nani? What power? Yeah, that was, let me tell you, as much as I'd like to take credit for that win, and believe me, I would, that was absolutely my opponent defeating themselves. That was very much so them setting Trick Room for my slow Pokemon and just eating it. Alright. Why not rip another? We're here, people. We may as well. Just gotta try and eat this burger. Well, this looks fun. JT, can I ask you, why do you have to eat the cards? Couldn't you just take one of their cards and put it in your pocket? At this point, I think this is more of a vor type of a weird... There's something else going on here that has to do with you and jamming things inside your mouth. And it's really not all that much about winning a game. You're just like trying to create an opportunity for me to record myself like eating other people's things. I don't know quite what's going on here, but I'm not buying into any of this. Alright, so we know Turtle is good here. You can just Terra and take the rain away. We know Rillaboom and Urshifu will be critical in taking down this Dondozo. Dondozo, Jesus. Dondozo. I think... Who's the best partner for this, then? Probably Rillaboom. Probably Urshifu in the back. And then... maybe the booster energy here? That way we can Thunder Wave the Dozo. I'm not quite sure. I think this is probably the right strategy, though. Let's see. Come on. Show me the money. Alright, we'll go till like 7:15. So we'll go for another half hour. Uh-oh! Check out the floor! Where is it? Okay, so this is kind of rough because he's going to be able to just rip Bleak Wind Storms all over my Rillaboom, which is not fantastic. But also I pressure this Kyogre to Terra a lot. I could just Terra Starstorm this thing, assuming it's going to Terrastallize. We'll clear the rain immediately. Who do we have in the back for all this? We have the Urshifu. Not a big deal if Rillaboom goes down. I think that there are actually not that many downsides to just going for Terra Starstorm to clear the rain. Well, maybe it makes more sense to go Terra Starstorm and Fake Out to try and chunk this thing first. We'll see. Okay, that makes sense. Just going for a Tailwind. Block the Fake Out. Ah! What? That's really not ideal. Okay, that was horrible. We're learning this team together, people. We don't have a good switch in right now. Not to this. This Tornadus needs to go down big time. I think it's time to Terrastallize and switch in Flutter Mane. At least this will kill the rain. So that'll be helpful. I think I should have led with Tornadus, man. Uh-huh. Yup. This is our way back into the game. Because he thought that I was going to go for a grass move into that slot and Terrastallizes. But the thing is, when my turtle goes boom mode, it's going to clear the rain, which is going to lower the damage output from the Kyogre. It's going to make Hurricane a lot harder to hit from the Tornadus. And it's super effective against the Kyogre now, which means this is going to do scary damage. This should still do pretty good damage, though. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Although we're about to rip... That was Life Orb. Oh, what? Live. Holy crap. No! Not the confusion. Come on, Terapagos. Oh, please, man. Please, man. Please. Come on. No! Wow. So we definitely just lost immediately. Jesus. We can't even Thunder Wave. We can Icy Wind, although he probably goes for Tailwind now. Oh my god, we just lost so fast. My god, people. Wow, low res just took Smelly's job. I'm definitely not playing this team very well. Huh. Certainly not playing this team very well. So we have fake out pressure, which means we should fake out the Tornadus and go for surging strikes. And we just hope the Kyogre protects. I mean, from this position, we have nothing left to do but make insane giant reads. I mean, no, he didn't even go for a protect, so. Ice Beam? Yeah, nice. Okay, there's no reason to play this anymore. 2-2! Oh, wow, the Tornado... Oh my god, the Tornadus didn't even have Covert Cloak this whole time. Mental Herb, maybe? Sash? Who knows? Wow. Could have been doing that to the Kyogre, too. Just brutal. Man, I usually do not struggle against Kyogre teams, but... Okay. My god. Damage output on that is just wild. Terra Electric Thunder. This guy was just ripping Thunder and Hurricane. I should have cleared that weather immediately. And just gone for a big, beefy Wood Hammer. Although he could have just set the rain again with Rain Dance is the issue. Oh, I forgot there was a Dondozo mode in the back. Heaven almighty. Clearly need to put in a couple more hours with this team. 2-2. Hey, 50% is my zone. Am I super happy about it? No, but I'm there enough to call it mine. Sorry about that, people. We bounced back, though. I said there'd be blood. I can make good on that promise. Let's keep going. Oh my god, up and down. Alright, we gotta juice up the music a little bit. Okay, a battle against Aaron, rank 10. We're gonna try and think of a different opening lead than the one we've been going with. We'll try this. We'll try this. We're gonna go with a really speedy offensive mode with Terapagos in the back so we can let ourselves Terra if we have to. I have to say, I thought I was gonna like Turtle a lot more. I forgot how much I don't like Pokemon that need to Terra to do their damage output. Which is funny, because that's kind of what, Koraidon was. I don't quite know how we take out this, Incin. Yep, got booster energy up. So we know there's a Miraidon somewhere waiting in the back. We got our Rillaboom in the back, we got our Terapagos. So we really got to take out this Incin then, big time. Do we just go for that? Hello, Laura Galvin. Good to see you, mother dear. Oh, boy. I guess we can just go for this. Try and chip the Whimsicott as well. Okay, no fake out coming out. Special attack fell. I wonder what that means it's going for. A knockoff? Yep, Whimsicott down to the sash. Okay. Expecting all this. How's it going over there, Laura Galvin? Wow, didn't expect just a raw damage. Of course he lowers my special attack. That's gonna do nothing because my booster energy already triggered. Better go for a tailwind, buddy boy. Yep. You have to. And then we want this Chi-Yu off the field after that. Oh, the crit. Wow, okay. Be back in a bit, reading Baby her bedtime stories. All right. Pick a good one. Margot loves to complain whenever you pick the... Whenever you read the one about the little shepherd and his dog. Oh, God, she hates that one. Pick a good one. Come on, Mac. Hey, my mother's in the chat. I still remember some of our bedtime stories there, mother dear. I got it on lock. Memory trap here. Okay, I'm sort of zoning in and out here. So we have to deal with no Trick Room mode. We do have an Ursaluna. We do have a Miraidon, and we do have control over the field. This person did not maintain their control well. That means Rillaboom can come in really easily now and stop everything from going off. We assume that it's going to be an Earth Power into that slot. We already have our... Okay. This is what we're doing. I think we're going to go for an Icy Wind to try and drop the speed of the Miraidon in case we live a turn. And then we go for a Rillaboom switch in. Okay. Let's see how this plays out. I don't really know what their win con would even be. I think they're just going to spam damage. Right? Yep. You're in here with John Trika, Jake Gutzeit, and Zachary Maselli, Lord Galvin. Mother. Oh yeah, discharge, right. I missed it. Did we hit the Icy Wind? That's okay if Fluttermane goes down. Headlong Rush. What? Okay, this person does not understand how to play the game because that is a physical move. That's, that explains why the positioning of the Miraidon was not that great. But still, it's easy to choke these types of games. We already have the Rillaboom in. We assume the Miraidon's speed is down. We know we can do this to lower special attack on both. We haven't Terastallized yet. At least this game was more methodical. The gang is here. Woohoo! Indeed. We're gonna Snarl, and we're gonna Fake Out. We don't want to choke this. Looks like our Icy Wind missed that too. Oh, it does have Blood Moon though. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, why did it go first? Oh, I'm not fast enough to outspeed that under Tailwind. That's an important calc to know. Alright, at least it can't go for that again. That's what we're talking about. Okay, I think Turtle can knock out this Miraidon in one hit. Here comes the turtle, Mom. Little turtle. Ready? Bigger turtle. And let me show you people my biggest turtle. Okay. The question is, who are we more worried about? How many turns of Tailwind are left, actually? Only one turn of Tailwind left. So we outspeed... We should we might not outspeed Ursaluna. That thing is max speed for sure. Forgot about that. Terra Starstorm. I think we're more concerned about this Miraidon, so we're doubling up here. Okay. We put it all on the line here. This is a team that isn't even that great over there, so we shouldn't be dying to this. Come on, Turtle. Look how beautiful he is. Oh, Grassy Train is gone. Whoops. Oh, Draco's gonna hurt. Hyper Voice is gonna hurt too. Okay, we're living still. Nice. Oh my god. Barely made it out of that one. Let the stars shine upon the winner. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I think a more competently trained team would have had me maybe not winning that game. I'll be honest about that. But we take what we can. 3-2. We may as well give ourselves a small W as a privilege, right? There. 1 W. GG's. Smelly, not only have you continued to forget to do your Terra job, Low Res took it over for you last time. There's some serious bro rivalry going on here. I think Low Res is gunning for your job, and I'm paying you good money, you know that. W. Thanks, Mom. Absolutely, we're going to continue. I think we should do 2 more games. Because that'll put us right at about 7:15. That'll just be about 2 hours. What are we at right now? Hour and 40 minutes? Okay. Yeah, I think we can get 2 more games in. Bruh, it's the position you assigned me to. I know, and why is Low Res taking over? Trying to solve this VGC case, and I'm working on the fish tank too? Dang. I know, I did give you a lot. I also told you that fish tank needed to be fixed. I did say Terra. Teehee. Oh, look at this, the Terapagos team. Hey, we can learn from this. So they're going with the Calm Mind setup mode because they have Clefairy over there, which means we probably want to lead Rillaboom and Shendu, I think. Terra Water is fine. Or do we want to lead Taunt on this? Fake out and taunt that way. Let's try... Oh, wait. This thing has Aqua Jet, doesn't it? Yeah, this thing doesn't have taunt. We need Shendu, that's for sure. Let's bring Turtle in the back. And then Snarl. Okay, let's try this. We don't have speed control, and the whole point of this team is to get speed control, so there's a critical error in my guesswork. Because of my error and irresponsibility in managing my members' roles, Smelly is being promoted to Lieutenant. Alright. That is an interesting place for us to be. Because we could get flame-bodied really poorly, which would suck. And also, we won't be able to Terra the Turtle. But it would really not be good to just lose Pokemon so fast. Especially when we have to deal with the Terapagos in the back. And probably a Pivotmon. I mean, obviously I just want to go for the big damage on Volk. You can't protect against it. Okay, let's see. I don't want this thing to get set up, which means Turtle in the back is just going to be a Choice Specs non-Terra user. Let's see what happens. Uh-oh, Terra Grass? Yup. Terra Water. With Flame Body. I forgot. This Volk is a pain to deal with. And it's all defense. I remember this. No burn, no burn, no burn. Okay. Big damage, please. That does nothing. And we're now burned. Wow! Okay, how do we recover this? How do we recover this? My leads are so poor with this team. So, Mom, we're just, this is a new team from what we have been using typically. We're using I'm using Pokemon that are all brand new here. So that means this is a bit difficult to sort out and learn what we should be doing. But we're doing our best here. It's been fine. We're at 3 wins and 2 losses, so win or lose here will either go over or meet even. Not the worst thing in the world. Okay, checking our damage. At least we now have the grass type on the field. We do have good chunk damage on that thing. We probably will live. I don't see a reason to not just hit the Tornadus and spread some damage out. And then go for a Grassy Glide here or a Wood Hammer. Grassy Glide, certainly. We probably should have Terra'd the Tornadus. Ooh, wow, that was a really obvious play I didn't see. Okay, yep, we hit their Protect. Oh my god, I have no idea how we win this. My god, he hits both and gets the high roll. Ooh! I missed the Noodle guy. I know, the Noodle guy was quite good. The Noodle guy. Yeah, I missed the Noodle guy too right now. Man, this is sort of a crushing turn of events here. Alright, but this shouldn't be horrible. We just go for Snarl. That's the new guy though, Mom. You might like him. Remember? Look at that. At least we get some transformation going on. The question is, what do we go for here? Because we need to be locking ourselves into something that's going to just do huge chunk damage. I think it's going to be Snarl and Hyper Beam. I don't think we win the game this way, but I don't know what else our options are. Terra Blast. That's not great. Man, this team is really good. We live. In time to get a hit off. Man, we're not prioritizing speed very well. Hyper Beam! At least we blow the Volcarona away. We're putting ourselves in a pretty decent position, although, again, I'm pretty sure this game is just over. We're just trying to see how long we can last. We got a fish and a turtle on our side of the field versus a genie and a... We'll find out soon. Yeah, this team is... I'm very unused to it. They're Terapagos. Okay. Turtle versus Turtle. So, I think it's high time that we were owed a missed Bleakwind Storm. It has been way too many. Recharging on Turtle. Miss, 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 miss. Please miss. Don't kill then. Wow. That's ridiculous. Well, that certainly is the end of that game. Oh, and he's just going for damage. What a legend. He's showing me how to do it. Okay. It's not worth finishing this one out. Yikers. When will life be normal again? Turtle on the right and a tornado on the left? Never. 3 wins. Or is it 2 wins, 3 losses now? Oh boy. My inadequacy with this team is showing very clearly. I think the trick is, as far as the coach who I was talking to put it, the trick about this team is positioning the turtle and always having speed control up on the board, so you're just continuing to rip for really, really, really major damage. And I certainly haven't been doing that, but it's also hard to... It's also been really difficult. We'll do at least one more. But I'm gonna just get on Showdown and grind out a ridiculous amount of games after this. Come back Wednesday. Oh, is it 3? 3 and 3? Okay. Thanks, Lieutenant. See, that's why I promoted you. Oh, good. Our worst matchup. Okay, how do we break through this? We know Urshifu looks good. We know Tornadus looks good. We know Turtle can be coming in the back. And we know we want Chi-Yu to support it. Easy as that. This team is pretty straightforward. Alright, Joe Blow. Let's go 4-3 to end the day. 4-3 is a happy number. Anyone have thoughts on this team? I know I haven't been showing off its most brilliant side, but it definitely has some juice to it. I'll get to what I'll do right now is I'm going to show you the Tornadus Urshifu mode, because that matches up really well into literally everything except the Rillaboom, and the Tornadus does well into that. So yeah, Urshifu goes crazy here. And then we can definitely use a Choice Specs Hyper Beam at the end just to one-shot something. Man, taking out that Calyrex team felt great. Oh no, it's Jover. We about to blow this man, Jover. You can take him. I know I can. This one we got. We just gotta preserve... We gotta take out this Zamazenta. We gotta be painfully aware of where the Zamazenta is. Okay. Good music. Here we go, people. Grimmsnarl and Chien-Pao. Yup. Go for the Detect to preserve our Sash. Go for Tailwind. We're going to just use Urshifu to crit through any screens that Grimmsnarl throws up. We're going to go for Detect to protect against the Fake Out that would break the Sash. And then even if we lose Tornadus right away from an Icicle Crash, we can just send in the Turtle. We haven't Terastallized yet. And we'll have speed control at that point. We could just go for an Aqua Jet and a Terra Shard Storm. Their best play right now probably is to set up a light screen in the back for early. Wow, Grimmsnarl looks awesome there. Gen 5 remix, yo. Goes crazy. Yeah, this is the remix to the Gen 5 trainer battle, Jake. Tailwind. Ice Spinner. Do we live? I think we do. I think we don't. But it's okay, we got the Tailwind off. As long as we have Tailwind up, we can just pressure like crazy now. Okay, Terapagos. Alright, Terapagos, we gotta show our chat exactly what we're made of. That's what I thought. It does sound good. The question is, do I have to take out... What does he got in the back? Zamazenta? Oh, we have the Tailwind, though. As long as we get a hit off, we're fine. So let's go Surging Strikes and see if we can't take out the Chien-Pao. and then we go for double damage. Oh. What is he going into? Rillaboom. Yeah, that's not a great thing for us to have to deal with in the back. We have the fire type. Plus, we're going to get some crazy double stuff off. Good music. Go, Terapagos! Glimmer and shine in your terastallized glory. Beautiful boy. Weirdly enough, the team isn't working, but this little turtle is growing on me. I can't help it. Yeah, that was the wrong move to make. Maybe he doesn't have light screen. 1, 2. We get 3 of them. Yep. Now here comes the big move. Let's see the meteor shower. Zammy Bammy is right, Smelly. Hey, that's doable. So Fake Out is incoming on Terapagos. Do we switch into Chi-Yu? I think we do that. And start going for Heat Waves. What's the special attack set on Terapagos? It's 150. Yeah, I know. That's exactly how I felt. This is a Choice Specs base 150 Pokemon using a spread. Okay, see, that would have broken our sash. And now we've countered for the light screen, increasing their special defense. Yeah, this is a base 120 move coming off a base 150 special attack with Choice Specs. It feels like it should be obliterating things. I know. Well, I'm gonna learn. I'm not comfortable with the damage rolls, as always with a new team, but I'm gonna figure it out. So the cool thing here is his Zamazenta has to come in under Tailwind. I think we have even maybe 2 turns left. So he can't protect through all of it, first of all. And second of all, he feels pressure to Terastallize defensively because of the Heat Wave that's going to come in. But if he does that, then the Terra Starstorm will double the damage output. We got to kill at least one of these things right now. 2 turns of Tailwind left? 1 turn of Tailwind left. He can protect through it. That's not ideal. Maybe that means we need to be going for overheats. No, we gotta go for Heat Wave, in case he doesn't protect on the Qianpao. Even for the following turn we have to, right? Because he could just Sacred... No, he won't be able to Sacred Sword in time. It'll be too late. And then we can... As long as we break the Sash. Okay, I think we do this. These are the last 2 he has left. We can't get this order wrong, people. Let's... Oh, that's not great! Let's see if I'm still the Storm. Come on! Wow, that didn't kill? Oh, light screen is up. Yeah, and now he got the wide guard off. Oh my god, yeah, that was brutal. Yeah, forget about the light screen. On Showdown, it shows it. It's not visually in my head. That's gonna kill. Yep. Tailwind peters out. Okay, it's a 2v2. We certainly can't kill with close combat. He probably just doubles up into Terapagos right now, right? We have to kill the Zamazenta and then go for Terra. I mean, I can't really see far enough to, like, into the future to figure out exactly how this goes down. I know I'm not faster than either of these two, and I want to break the Sash, but I need the Zama gone. If this is like an offensive Terra, then we're screwed. No, it's Terra Ghost. That's fine. That doesn't do anything for him. What do you think, people? Do we come out of this? I don't think so. Oh, we're faster! Oh my god, this is a slow Zamazenta. Wow. Not being faster than us just cost him the match. That's a W for sure, Smelly. Wow, get pelted. Okay. Yeah, it does feel like this turtle should rip way more. Okay, well, we got the win here finally. I think we went double L in a row there, so that was brutal. But, wow, everyone's canceled this whole time. W's. Doggy and Kitty go bye-bye. Okay. Hey, we'll take 4-3 for the first time playing with this team. Well, let's confirm that. I'm not totally convinced that this wasn't a 3-3 day. Oh, no, I trust my lieutenant. It was a 4-3. Let's see. Let's see. 4-3. The lieutenant was right. See? That's why I put you in that position. Yeah. Okay, 4-3 is fine. Sir! Okay, well, I definitely need to put a lot more work into this. It's really hard to know when to Terra. I don't know how to play the Terapagos when it's outside of it. The damage feels like it should be higher than it is, so I'm overestimating when kills are coming in. There's a lot of work to do. Well, I appreciate you guys for being here for the last, like, 2 hours. That was probably some of the battles were okay. Some of the battles were a little bit mid. We'll hit Master Ball on Wednesday for sure. You can bet your ass by next time I'm going to have this team figured out. We're going to be killing it on ladder. Until then, I wish you a happy beginning of the week. Take care, y'all.